comfortable in this matchup due to the past. I'm also just playing the matchup a lot in Tri-State, so it should be fun. But aMSa is someone who, like I said, played people like Plup, Jmook, Spark, Jflex as well. See how this round goes for them here.
Wow, that F tilt right off the bat, angled up, catching a jump, just led to almost a really dangerous punish, but got 50% still off of it. And I don't know too much of the ins and outs of Yoshi. Of course, you have to be a Yoshi lover to know that,
Yeah.
but...
We're going to Flying Wex right now.
Yeah, Flying Wex for commentary.
Yeah, he'll give us the insight. Because I got to understand, like, shit like armor is the big thing I gotta look out for. Because, like, Sheik tilts and, like, aerials just aren't going to be as, like, consistent for you if you get Yoshi to a certain percent. So
Yeah, I
be
know.
aware of, like, F tilt may not work, up tilt may not work as much to, like, some odd percent. Your down throw combos, Yoshi just, like, won't go anywhere sometimes. To be aware, okay, when does this break armor? So you gotta kind of like, because look at that. If you just do, like, raw, like, what you would against space against Yoshi, it just won't work.
No. And I know a lot of Sheiks, especially in the early percentage, opt for up smashes because the double, triple sometimes hit breaks the armor and still confirms, but it's hard to set those up, especially because Yoshi, when piloted like aMSa does, is a slippery character.
Yeah, he's slipping and sliding real fast. I wouldn't think a dinosaur would move this quickly, but somehow it's something in the boots or somehow this character's just been. But he built pretty different, man.
Gets him in the corner. I don't know how huge having a corner advantage is for Yoshi, but in general it's good, so I imagine it's still quite strong.
I feel like Yoshi control like this as stage just makes it kind of hard for Jflex to really get in because he has to approach Yoshi at some point, which is kind of scary because you just like a kind of approach with like, not a lot of confidence. Yoshi probably just think take the hit with armor or try and parry it and then just kind of punish you for it, which aMSa excels at, considering it's against so many different people.
Ooh, that up tilt. Oh my lord.
It almost went to an
that
up
was
smash.
that was almost a huge punish, but aMSa did get out in time.
Air dodge to the stage, yeah, that's for instant recovery at that point, because he knows you're going to land, but you just have to kind of mix up with that. Because then once you're out of the jump, you just have to air dodge. You have no FP, that'll get you back. Armor again coming in. I think it might start breaking armor right around now. I'm not 100% sure on that.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just so difficult for Sheik to edge.
He had nowhere
Had
to go.
the wherewithal to grab the ledge after, and even the meteor cancel wasn't enough for Jflex.
Just couldn't find anywhere to go.
Yeah, that'll be pretty big. Nice tech, though.
Slide off, yeah, that'll do it. Jflex, has to find something here to kind of get back into. I know the grab game he hasn't really been able to do a lot of it, but that's pretty much on Comet's on parts. It's just like not being caught by Sheik grab at all, which is like, kind of like your big thing in this matchup.
Yeah.
Whereas he's just trying to get something going. We've seen like a little bit like signs of excellence here, but aMSa is just like doing a good job of understanding when it can get grabbed instead of grabbing Sheik back, always eating him. And that should be it. Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know if aMSa got grabbed more than once or twice that entire game, and that's kind of how this matchup goes, where if you can't grab the Yoshi as the Sheik, you're probably just going to be trading, and all trades are good for Yoshi in this matchup.
Yeah, exactly.
Dreamland, trying to get more space to work with probably. You're not going to edge guard Yoshi regardless.
No, because you have to rely on like breaking armor, which you can't really do to a certain percent. So Flex have to be wary about that. There's the grab.
Gets the up smash too, and 59%. Change it with another couple attacks, and looks like an up and up for Jflex.
Yeah, I think if like he just maintains space, just like is able to kind of like see what aMSa's movement plan is going to be and how he can react to it. That's pretty much what's going to be good for him. But
yeah, and if you can get enough space from aMSa, having a couple needles at the ready is pretty big, because if he tries to do a guard into counter with the neutral air, the needles will break that.
Yeah, exactly. Flex gonna get him off. Yeah, just hold ledge. If he's gonna go for that, yeah, that's what I can really do. Because if you tried forward air, you might just risk
He
it
had a
going
jump
nowhere.
there. That did shock me. I didn't know if he had it. I think he'll make it back.
Yeah, that's what having like this kind of stage is. Like Flex will knock Yoshi off, but like the stage still be Yoshi's like eventually just get back a flutter jump and air dodge, and Flex has to be ready for that.
And Jflex did get the first grab here at a low percent.
Good DI from aMSa to avoid getting up, because usually what Sheiks will do once they get like enough percent from the grab, they usually go for an especially an extra percent, but aMSa's just aware of that, just DI's out, so Flex has to tilt instead.
Jflex did do a really good job there, though, of not getting hit off stage, especially when he was up in the air, using his aerials to trade with aMSa well, and guard broke there, and up full stock.
Yeah. Good stuff for Jflex. You know, storing around this one, I think he's taking that extra breathing room into understanding, okay, I'm just going to try and do like this kind of approach option, and I'm going to cut Yoshi off by doing like aerials, or else he's also just getting more grabs too. We also had like, what, like 2 or 3 in the last game, and
Yeah.
it's just like a big difference here already.
That was the big thing I mentioned after that first game, but Jflex has adapted quite well. I think the space, like you were just saying, has been really good for him.
Because like aMSa in the scrap is terrifying, because like usually we'd see he's getting the better of that throughout the last game, and giving Jflex as much more breathing room here to get away, and like I think he's really good at also playing around platforms in most matchups as well. Get an extra little bit of like, okay, leeway. I can just like, you know, tilt you at a good distance, back off if I need to, have somewhere to go. That helps. And also, yeah, we're seeing more needles too. That was great.
The pause on the back air was so intelligent.
That was a great drift read.
I wish Yoshi's B was a little more useful because it's so fun.
What was it?
The Yoshi's B, the tongue.
Oh,
I wish it was just slightly more useful because it's so much fun, but you
Yeah.
don't really get much off of it other than a good chunk of percent.
Yeah, you get a little bit out of it.
Ooh, that was a great cutoff to the ledge, and
I was thinking he might up air to kill him, but didn't opt for it.
up poof.
Do it again. Yep, cover. I was just waiting for a down smash, but it didn't matter. I'm like, yeah, he actually just kills me down smash. Maybe he would have just checked that again.
I mean, he was hitting those techs very cleanly, and I
Yeah.
think maybe he expected the down smash because he got caught off into down air that he wasn't anticipating. Both players just kind of throwing
feel each
out
other out,
yeah,
yeah.
trying to throw out aerials, but Jflex is doing much better just working around
Yeah.
Yoshi aerials.
Spacing around it, and also just being aware of how if aMSa's going to approach him, and just like making sure like it's just okay, he's going to approach with like a back air, or kind of like wave dash in. I need to be ready for wherever he throws that. Basically, his power shield there was great on the neutral air as well, not getting blown up for it. And that should great air dodge to avoid the back air, because if he gets that back air, he probably just dies.
Yeah, that was such an intelligence recovery.
That was great awareness. He's
combo
running this
too.
back. Hold on, he might actually take the stock and keeps this up. That trade is going to be a flex favor.
Yeah, now 1 or 2 more straightforward airs will probably seal the deal. aMSa could get the stock, which would be pretty big for him.
If I'm going to go for down smash, he has something else in mind, too. That was a great option select. 'Cause, like, I think he was confident that Jflex would stick the down smash. He's like, I'm going to do a tilt. He can't do that, obviously. But that should be a dead Yoshi.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, Jflex on the board.
Good adaptation in that game by Jflex. Counterpick working out in his favor, getting a little more space, getting a lot more grabs, and that was the biggest difference between Game 1 and Game 2, in my opinion. 1-1.
That's correct, reduction. All right, so Streamline Game's going to go off the board. Jflex still has a couple other stages you can consider if he loses this one, but Yoshi's, this is where he could put his adaptations to the test of like how it could be in the scrap, because you don't have as much runaway space here. So you just have to be aware of like Yoshi's going to be in my face a lot more often. So what's my defense plan going to be for that?
Yeah, but Jflex still getting a nice little boost grab at the start there, and that part of the game plan hasn't gone away with the smaller stage.
Yeah. I think right. Maybe he's just like he's more conditioned for what aMSa wants to do. He's gonna approach with an aerial or come down from above with like falling neutral, falling in air. And all right, well, be ready for that. Just stay away, and like when he lands, just try and go for a grab, for example.
Yep, and you can tell when aMSa's on platform, Jflex is really aware of respecting how quickly Yoshi can come down with an aerial, and has been punishing pretty well off of it.
Yeah, these runaway, like he runs away, goes at the plat, and throws a needle or throws something else afterwards. It's been a really good stuff. Oh, I think
almost
he
got the. I would have dodged on Randall, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
We don't all know the timer.
Yeah. This guy taught me the timer for those who don't know. I always try to mention it.
Oh, big up air chain. That's huge percent for aMSa after Jflex took a pretty quick stock at the beginning. Gets a grab, though. Yeah, and the lower platform height is pretty big here to get out of that.
Yeah. I was thinking Jflex try maybe like read that where he would go on plat and then up smash him for it. That's usually like what Sheik's looking to do with that percent. But I don't think he didn't want to opt for it. Nice, good shield drop. Oh, Randall coming out with a good time for aMSa to get back, but Jflex ready for it. There, yeah, that's what I was thinking
read
about.
the tech in, too. Very smart by Jflex.
That's an amazing kill setup. That gets rid of that stock. Jflex looking pretty solid. Nice.
Yeah,
He eats it right back up.
The usage of the up B to just cover all of Sheik's options, because Sheik doesn't have a good way to break it on the recovery.
Yeah. You usually, what I see almost every Sheik do is that they'll just like hit Yoshi, but they have to like hit him again so they can set up the edge guard. Because he'll lose his flourish, but he hit him like once more, or make him air dodge and then either grab ledge or just cover in on stage like a grab or something like that. That's usually you have to do when Yoshi's recovering.
Yeah, and aMSa took a really fast stock there, just kind of hitting some chunky moves over and over, and now a full stock lead.
Grabs ledge. Ooh, doesn't get the stock though from it.
Crossing up with the nair so well. And this is a tough comeback position for Jflex because it's not like you can just kind of cheese a stock off of Yoshi.
Especially he's only at 62, so you won't really get like as much of your usual bread and butter off of him. You just need to make sure you at least get some kind of big string going and try to read him off stage.
No Randall either. Should be over.
Up tilt again. Yeah, he's been so good off those tilts.
Yeah, he's making a lot of good usage of up tilt on the edge guard setups because either way they DI it. If they DI towards stage, he's been getting that neutral air. If they DI up, we've even seen the down B kill off of it, which is
exactly. It's kind of like a 50-50, wouldn't it? He's kind of like, he's gonna go this way. All right, cool.
I think you can just react to it, and you know, next time I hope Jflex DIs for the down B. You know, it's fun to watch.
It is very fun.
That's a very selfish call, but
yeah, just for the content. We've seen each flowchart ending. Can we just see like the last one for people who like might want to learn Yoshi?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wex is taking notes somewhere in the venue right now, so she's gonna keep it in mind and play like B for somebody else sometime.
Wex is actually in game right now against JJM. So.
Oh yeah, he won't be able to. He'll have the VODs at least. He's actually gonna deal with aMSa. I think it made on Monday.
Yeah, they're the 1 seed for that. Me and David are the 2 seeds. So
yeah, I'm gonna try and be there for it. Cause I definitely like we need to go to a mate before like everyone goes back.
As terrified as I could possibly be about the concept of playing aMSa
and double Yoshi at that too.
Like
I'm that just sounds.
Yoshi. I'm retired.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to commentate that. Cause I was talking to 22K today. So yeah, happy for doubles grants and singles grants for commentary Monday. I'm like, okay, cool, thank you. But I'm have to probably commentate something like that at some point.
Yeah, you know, if I do make it to Grands and it's against aMSa and Gwex, you know, just remember I'm old and retired. You know?
That's the note. That's the tidbit here.
Yeah.
If you guys win though, then hey.
That would be something special. Both players really high %. I think aMSa will probably take the stock.
Yeah, I would say. It's either how you try to do for the tilt, but Jflex was a too higher % for the tilt really leads anything, I feel like.
Now let's see how much aMSa can get before Jflex evens it up. He's at least gotten 20.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no lead to the grab. Great SDI from aMSa to live that. That should be, that's just a bad angle to go at too.
23% is, I don't know if that's enough to stop Sheik from crouch canceling much of Yoshi's moves. I don't really know the percentage for that at all. Gwex does. Ooh, that jump was a little tricky. Hard to tell if he was crossing up or not, and it did land a hit, but didn't lead to a whole lot.
Jflex off stage. Oh yeah, that's really good from aMSa to kind of read that. And Jflex is just too far away to get back.
This is a pretty big momentum stock for aMSa, especially since Jflex on his tournament life here.
Hey, TOs, can we, sorry to cut you off. I just want to say, HBox is demanding Chef on stream. Can we relay this to TOs, please? I think we have to listen to HGod if he's asking for Chef as well. Especially someone who also like played a lot in Florida. I think that's kind of what we got to bring attention to. People want to see the Chef cook.
Oh, Chef beat Mech. Oh my.
Yeah.
There's no way they don't put Chef on stream.
They kind of have to. Chef or Riot is what I'm seeing as the narrative right now in chat.
Dude's Jack,
let's be real. He's playing hot, man.
All right. That'll be, that might be another stock.
I'm hearing production just rabble on in the background about what they're going to do.
Yeah. Yeah. That was Jules. She's going out. I think she's going to make the call, put Chef on stream.
I think chat will get what they want. So your wishes may be answered, everybody. But right now, for aMSa's wishes to get into Winners Finals against winner of Salt Mock Money, those might be answered right now, too.
Yeah, aMSa's been playing the stage, this match, really well. Jflex needs to come up with almost a miracle here.
Yeah.
Especially against that character.
Gets one. That's the first one.
Has a, you know... But here's the thing we were talking about last game. You can't, like, just scam a stock off of Yoshi.
No.
That'll be it, probably.
Especially aMSa, too. That's really hard to do.
Up there,
no matter who you are, it's going to be tough.
Yeah.
At least Jflex didn't look bad, though. It just sucks that, aMSa just adjusted more. I mean, pretty competent, some of them, too.
That was a closer set than I think 3-1 will give it credit for, but it was still, well played by aMSa, moving on rightfully in the winner's side of the bracket.
Now we're going to get Kem versus Bobby, because I see Kem back at the venue, because we're going to queue that, but I don't